The question states, when Sunita weighed herself on Monday, she found that she had gained 1 and 1 by 4, 5 kg. So I think when we discussed this question last, we figured out that this was a misprint. Okay. So Sunita's weight on Monday, okay, showed that she had gained, she had put on
Sir,
1 and 1 by 4, 5 kg. So what we figured out was that this 5 kg part was wrong. Actually, it's a misprint. It shouldn't be there. Yes, who wanted to speak?
sir, it was mother.
Yeah.
Sir, that 5 kg was a misprint, right? The 5 thing.
Yeah, so she had only gained 1¼ kg. And I mean, just for the heck of it, I'm writing 1¼ kg can also be, of course, written as 1.25 kgs, right? Because a quarter kg means 0.25. If you want, you can also convert that into a mixed fraction and then divide it to get that answer. Okay. Now, the next part of it is, earlier her weight was 46 and 3 by 8. So Sunita's weight was, let me put it like this, 46 and 3 upon 8 kg. So this is actually belonging to this. Maybe I should write it in a different place. Otherwise, it might get confusing. 1¼ kg can be written as 1.25 kg. Leave it at. What was her weight on Monday? So it's obvious, once you know that that's a misprint, it's obvious that what you need to do is simply add the two, because you need to know her weight on Monday. Sunita's weight, I should write gain on Monday. So she weighed this much. On Monday, when she checked, she found out that she had increased her weight by that much. So what was her weight? Is this clear? Any question to be asked by anybody at this point of time? Okay, Shailesh. Thank you, Naima. Keep working. Okay, so what approach do you think I should take? How do I add these two things up? 46 and 3 by 8 plus 1 and 1 by 4. How should I do this?
So first you what you do is turn 46 3 by 8 into improper fraction. Then you make it equal to that to the fraction 1 by 4.
Okay.
Then you turn both the things into decimals, and then you can tell the weight.
Okay. So yeah, that's one approach. So that's one approach. Only thing is, there is some tedious, not tedious. There is one.
Yeah, so like
multiplication.
first you have to do 46 into 8.
Yeah. Okay. 46 times 8. What will that give you? 8 6 are 48. 32 and 4 36. 368 plus
Yeah,
3, plus 3, right?
added plus 3. Yeah, 371 upon 8.
371. So you get 371 upon 8 plus
Then 4 1 is 4, 5 upon 4.
5 by 4, and then
LCM would be, yeah, the LCM would be 8.
correct.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to write this step. Okay, this is an important step to write now. When you go into further years, when you go into 7th standard, 8th standard, maybe you will know exactly what you need to do and how you get there. So at that point of time, you don't have to add this step. For the time being, it's good to add that step. Why do I do that? Because I have 8 as the denominator here. I want to add these two fractions up. So I want to convert this also into 8, for which I need to multiply this by 2, which is against the rules. and therefore I have to multiply the numerator also by 2, which makes it okay by the rules. Okay, so that part of that argument in mathematics is very important to keep. So when I do that, I get 371 upon 8 plus 10 upon 8, and that gives me 381 upon 8, which then I have to again convert into a proper fraction. So I have to divide it, right? You get that also, right? You have to do that. It's not complete until you do that. So 381 divided by 8, 8 fours are 32,
32,
and
6,
that will give me 6. Then I put
1,
1 there. Uh,
5,
8 eights
7,
are 8 sevens are 7 eights are 56,
56,
and then
5.
you get 5. Then I put a point there. I put a 0 here. 8 fives are 40. 8 6 are 48.
So,
Then
we make it into a mixed fraction, right? Not a decimal thing.
okay, yeah, very good. I think that's a much better idea. I don't need to do this. 47. I think we can stop there, right? Then
Yeah.
yeah. So you get
So,
47 and 5 by 8. Thank
yeah,
you for that
47, 5
suggestion.
by
47 and 5 by
3
8
by 8. Yeah.
kilograms. So that was her weight. Okay. Uh, now, actually, by looking at this solution, I thought I got a slightly easier way of doing it. Just think about it and tell me whether it will work in every case. So there is an alternative solution. What I can do is from this step, from this point, what I can do is I can just add up the whole number part of it separately, and I can add the fraction part of it separately. Okay, so how will I do that? 46 and 1, 46 plus 1, that will become 47, the whole number part of it, right? And can I add just
2 by
simply
8 plus
3
3
by
by
8
8.
plus 1 by 4? Okay, this is a question mark. You people look at it and you tell me if this works fine. So I get 47 and 3 by 8 plus I can multiply this by 2.
Sir, it is actually coming 47, 5 by 8 if you do.
Exactly. So I do end up getting 47 and 5 by 8. Okay.
So this will work in every sum. If we do something else,
Uh,
it will work in
I,
that sum.
yeah, but I'd just like to say one small thing. Okay. It will work in every case as long as the fraction is less than 1.
Equivalent.
And not equivalent. Equivalent anyway you have to do make it equivalent. Okay, but I'm saying that it will work in situations where the fractions add up to less than 1. If these two fractions become more than 1, which is always possible, then what you will get, the fraction that you will get over here will have to be added, the extra, the one that, if it goes beyond 1, then that needs to be added up over here. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Is there anybody who understood what I'm trying to say?
So if it would be more than 8 by 8.
If it were to
The
become
whole.
more than 8 by 8, correct, exactly. So if it were to become more than 8 by 8, let's say it becomes 10 by 8 or 9 by 8, that means that it is 1
Yeah, so
point.
then this rule will not work.
Yeah, this rule will not work, in the sense it will not be straightforward. Whatever the fraction that you get over here, you may have to add a part of it to the whole number part. Then it may become a little tricky. Okay, so that, having said that, at least for this particular problem it works. And the reason I think most people did not get it is because of the misprint, which is such a shame. A good textbook should not have these kinds of misprints. They should have removed it after the first error, but it's there. It's a pity. Okay, actually there's one more small thing that I want to add. See, when you see something like that, okay, 1 and 1 by 4 5 kg, you know what I initially thought? I thought that Sunita's weight went up by 1.25 of 5 kg. I tried assuming, okay, I thought maybe it's a minor misprint and they just missed this
So
off.
we also assumed it
Exactly.
We worked for it for an hour.
Yeah, but what I realized that is that 1.25 times 5 kg would mean that she put up 5 kgs plus a quarter of 5 kg, which is quite a lot. I don't think Sunita will be happy putting on so much weight. So when I tried to follow that idea, I realized that the weight gain would be too much. It doesn't seem to be actually something that would happen in real life. So therefore I thought maybe my interpretation was not correct, and of course it did turn out that the interpretation was incorrect. 1.25 kg weight gain is possible, like after vacations and so on, you have spent a lot of time at home eating happy food. It's quite possible that you will put on 1.25 kg, but putting on more than 5 kilos, that would be something problematic. Depends of course on the time frame and your age, etc., etc. But you see, we have to also somewhat think about the practicality of what is being asked also. Okay, and then we get a picture of like where we should look for the answer.